Am I the astronaut for not serving stepkids dinner and ruining it for everyone? My 30 female partner, 45 male, and I have been together for just over a year. We have known each other for about 3 years total. We currently live together, moved in early as my lease was up, although it was too early for both of us. We decided that's ultimately where we wanted the relationship to go. We're a blended family of 5 kids. We've recently gone camping where his kids, 16, 14, 12, met a group of 18-year-old boys. His youngest daughters wanted to go hang out with a new group of boys at night. The boys had been drinking, legal here, and were intoxicated when they left our campsite. My partner said no and was met with attitude, so I stepped in, said it was inappropriate for underage girls to be with adult men who had been drinking. I offered to go to their campsite with them. They said no. Normally, I wouldn't put my 2 cents in, very much nacho when it comes to each other's kids. I assume nacho business, nacho problem. Yes. But they were giving their dad such a bad attitude, and we were just trying to enjoy our bonfire. Well, the girls turned on me, full yelling, name-calling, being totally disrespectful. My partner said nothing. I went to bed pissed off. I was only looking out for them and having my man's back, and I did not deserve that. For the next 2 days, on a couple different occasions, my partner and I talked about the issue. He said I should just move on and forget about it. I explained to him that I felt completely disrespected, and name-calling is never okay, especially from children. I explained that I feel uncomfortable cooking, cleaning, and providing for people who call me the C word. Oh, wait, what? Now, she did say 18 drinking age was legal there, so it could be across the pond, which would mean the C word is not as severe as it is here. Could mean that. Especially those who call me the C word and talk to me with such piss poor attitude when I'm only looking out for them. I was done doing these things for them until an apology was in order. I made that perfectly clear. They had been at their mom's until last night. Last night I cooked a lamb roast, heaps of veggies, and the works as it was his son's 16th birthday. Throughout the day I asked what the go was with the girls and reminded him that I'm not cooking or cleaning for them. He said nothing. Well, dinner time comes and we're all in the kitchen. I told the girls, like you said on Saturday, I'm not your mother, so it's not my job to put food on the table for you. I don't do favors for people who talk with such disrespect. All hell broke loose. His daughters started screaming, cursing, and asking why I'm still here and that I should leave. My partner said that I've now upset his kids and picked a fight at dinner, ruining it for everyone. He didn't have my back at all. I ended up walking away. He ended up going to the opposite side of the house with his kids, and I went to the other end with mine. This morning, we haven't spoken a word, but there is tons of tension in the house. I don't think I was the asshole for standing my ground about the disrespect while camping, but maybe I'm the asshole for saying something at dinner. So Reddit, am I the astronaut? Okay, let's chat.
What do you think?
I don't think she's the astronaut at all.
I don't think so either.
I think what we have here is a classic case of parental guilt causing paralysis. Dad here is too afraid to make the kids not like him, and it's paralyzing him from being able to parent. And so OP here is stepping in and trying to do that for him with good intentions. But I think this is one of the areas where blended families get really tricky, right?
It really does, yeah.
It's so OP stepped in and tried to be assertive in an area where her partner feels like she didn't have the authority to do that.
Let's remind ourselves that this was a 12-year-old girl and a 14-year-old girl who were wanting to go off with 18-year-old drunk guys.
Not okay.
That is 12 years old. That is not okay. That is completely 100% not okay.
Now, Dad said no, right?
He did say no, but they wouldn't let up. They wouldn't stop. And she said they were trying,
such bad attitude.
And she offered to go with them so that they could go, and they declined. And like you said, Dad was afraid to be too harsh, to put his foot down. I think that she should have talked to the girls before dinner, not just to her partner, but should have said, hey, as a reminder that this is what is happening. If you are ready to have a conversation about this, we can move forward and celebrate your brother at dinner time, whatever that looks like. But like doing it like right before dinner when it is a birthday dinner.
Yeah.
I don't love the timing of that for her.
That it could have been done differently,
I think
it should have been done differently.
I think it's a could have been done differently, but I also understand, I mean, we both do, like being put in a position where you are a parent but don't have the means to parent. It's a tricky position, especially this new, that 1 year in.
That's true. Yeah.
That is a very tough position to put yourself in. And I think that's when you find out if the other parent if the biological parent in the relationship in this blended family is unwilling to parent their children, and you have different values, whatever that looks like, then it's going to cause issues and it's going to be very rocky because you're effectively parenting against each other with different kids in the same house, and it's very, very volatile.
Right.
It's NTA, but as
could,
Con4,
yeah.
you could have done it differently. You did not have to do this at your stepson's birthday dinner.
Yeah.
But
maybe
I don't think the line you drew in the sand is wrong.
It could have been done differently. That one tiny part of it, yes.
Yes, which is why it's like, I mean, still NTA, but like if you wanted to change something about it, do that differently next time. Don't ruin an evening on it. Set them down before they even come to the table to have that conversation.
So a big picture NTA, but a situational 4, because you could have done that one piece differently. I think the real issue here is dad.
Yeah.
Because dad is
100%.
enabling. She said the way that they were talking to him is why she
150%.
stepped in, right? So he's enabling by allowing. You guys have to get on the same page. By that, I mean, he has to grow the up and stop being a coward and stop worrying about being his kid's friend more than being their parent, and actually do some parenting here, because he is also like, yeah, the approval ratings he's worried about, this is parental guilt driven, but he is willing to sacrifice your relationship. At that point, like, there has to be a serious conversation. It's probably a couples therapy kind of situation, because this is dad. This is for their approval. That was just proven.